Welcome back. The Northside Stage kicking off yet another concert season on Friday. And joining us this morning, kind of for a sneak peek of it all, Stephen Phillips and JP O'Hara. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
You know, I really can't believe you're saying this is the 4th season of free concerts. What has that meant to showcase so many local artists and bands and different musicians, kind of showing them off to the area?
Well, it's been really awesome because, you know, Tallahassee has so much great talent. And what they really need is just a place to play and a way to connect with audiences.
So many times too, you could be sitting at home and maybe you've never heard of a band or a singer,
right,
and then you see them live and all of a sudden you can become a lifelong fan.
Absolutely.
What is it like, especially for the audience members, when you can connect them to someone and you can give them this, really give them a performance?
Yeah, I mean, we love that. One of the big things we love doing is really bringing the artists in, kind of treating them like their family in the event. We don't just go through a sound check and then they're out. We try to incorporate throughout the day, doing different things with them, and then afterwards, a lot of them will stay on stage, talk to the talk to the fans, and it's really great. And this year we also have Lucky Goat sponsoring our coffee, which is really cool. So we're also bringing local vendors in.
Now, this is something you were mentioning a little bit to me during the break, that you kind of have a pretty packed schedule all the way through May.
We do. It's almost one a month. And,
wow.
And it's a great spread from jazz artists to folk artists to bluegrass, even world music. So it's really been great to learn a lot about these styles of music ourselves.
Is this something we're talking about all local performers, local artists? You bring in some people in from around the area?
Mostly local, mostly Tallahassee based, also some regional, the
Grassland String Band.
That
Ooh,
is,
that's kind of a tongue twister.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're from Athens, Georgia, so just kind of regional.
Now, maybe for people who aren't as familiar with what your group does with Northside Stage, explain a little bit about your backgrounds.
Well, I'm actually director of music for Wildwood Church, which hosts most of the events for Northside Stage, and so I do that full-time while also being executive director of Northside Stage. And JP?
Yeah, and I'm the production manager at the church, so I do graphics, video, and then I run sound. And then on the side, I've also worked in a couple studios in town and in Kansas City.
Wow, we got some music minds coming together, right? Now, coming up on Friday, this is when we can really kick off the concert season. So exciting. A lot of people may have heard this band already. Sara McMann, what can we expect on Friday?
Well, she is kind of a folk rocker, singer-songwriter, kind of JP describes it as Americana, so she fits in that niche. Everybody loves Sara. She's such a great person, and talking about connecting with audiences, she just really does. It's that energy that flows from people writing songs and doing the craft of music, feeling it come back to them from the audience, because what they're really about is telling stories. These are stories about life and stories about my experience, and that's always going to connect with somebody else's experience. And that's so cool when that energy starts to happen.
And what a way for you to show it off with your family, with your friends, with your kids. Introduce them, because this is absolutely free. The Sara McMann kicking off the concert series this Friday. Doors open at 7:30. It is at Wildwood Church, 100 Ox Bottom Road. You see a phone number and a website there on your screen for all the details, and we will of course link you on our website, WTXL.TV. Thank you both so much for being here. We certainly appreciate it. Stay with us. We've got your final forecast when we come back.